Let's go on to another title determining fight. This was for the WBA super lightweight. We had the champion defending his belt. We had let me pull my notes here. My phone went dead. We
We
had
had
Jose
Jose,
Venezuela. Oh,
right? Jose Valenzuela was coming off a victory over East Isaac Pitbull Cruz,
oh, Cruz. Yep.
where he jabbed him to death. Kept first person that we seen keep Pitbull at bay. Just remember that paddle with the ball on the string. Like that's what I
Yep.
just kept him at bay. Every time he bounced back, boing, boing.
Yep.
And then conversely, Gary Anton Russell lost his previous fight.
A person on the same card.
Alberto Puello in
Yeah,
June
Puello,
15th
yeah.
of 2024.
Right.
So, shout out to the powers that be for giving him this bounce back fight. Coming off a loss is not very frequent that you get a championship fight.
Yeah. By the way,
as your comeback fight.
if you look at it like Gary Russell, there's so many Gary Russells. Gary Antoine Russell Jr. Am I saying is he junior? Yeah, I don't think it's junior, right? It's his brother.
No. Gary Anton Russell.
Gary Antoine Russell. He has an amazing amateur career. Like this dude, I was looking at some of the fighters that he fought in the amateur. He actually defeated Boots Ennis. He beat now I'm forgetting. But anyways, he fought Boots Ennis. He had an illustrious Team USA. He fought for the USA. He's traveled all over Europe. He comes from a fighting family. His father passed away, but he has a bunch. He has a line of brothers. All of them boxed, and of course, his older brother, former world champion. Now, him in the professionals is that transition sometimes could be a little different depending on what you. Sorry.
Wait a minute now. Don't discount it because he has TKO over Rancis Barthélemy, right? TKO over Victor Postal. Okay.
He has like 18 knockouts. Like
don't discount it.
He has a pretty good professional career. But like after he fought my guy over there, Alberto Puello, we thought like, is he ready for that big title type of test? And I mean, he didn't come up too short, but he lost that fight.
Split decision.
He lost that fight. But talk about a redemption story. Him fighting Venezuela. Venezuela known for quick hands. Known for being rapido, like to see how this dude maestroed that fight. Actually, to me, this was my better fight. I like this fight better than the main fight. What do you think, LT? I love this fight.
So what I see here is I look at a Jose Valenzuela outclass a Pitbull Cruz, who gave Tank probably his third hardest fight, and then I see Gary Antoine Russell visibly outclass Jose Valenzuela.
It was a clinic. It was a clinic.
So again, we can't make the mistake of comparing opponents to opponents, but that's what we tend to do. But when we got both of these guys in the ring together, there's no denying what I witnessed last night. And masterful performance.
Masterful. Like you could see even Venezuela's team was like looking at dude like we can't do anything about this. Your dude is just getting danced on. Like it was the perfect balance between classic clean boxing and ragdolling somebody. I don't know how to explain it, but you just have to watch it. It's like he's boxing him, but he's also letting him know he's the bigger man because he's switching him, he's moving him around, and then it was just so beautiful. And I was like, okay, Gary Antoine Russell, you are truly skilled, and the sky's the limit for you, man. And your father did a great job, your uncle did a great job, your brother did a great job. Like they prepared you for this fight, and the emotions at the end was something too. Like if you're a human being, you see them all both take, look up to the sky, saying Dad would be happy about this, and talking about him being world champion. It was a beautiful moment, and it happening in the East Coast. I believe there are DMV guys. I could be wrong. I think they are, but I mean, it's not it's Barclays in New York, Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're
It
from.
shouldn't be.
They're
Yep,
from
they're
Maryland.
saying Capitol Heights, Maryland. So
Yeah, they should be. The DMV is not far away. It's just like 2 hours away. So they must have a good number of family members in attendance to watch the young man Gary Antoine Russell take the WBA super lightweight title. That was beautiful, man.
I think and I think that this sets up for a unification bout and rematch.
Absolutely. But yeah, do you want to jump onto the person that defeated him last time?
Absolutely,
So this
absolutely.
this particular fight, I hopped in beginning of the Gary Antoine fight. But I did see highlights of this one. Alberto Puello won. If I say this name right,
Sandor Martin.
Sandor Martin. And this was he secured his by a split decision, and this was for the WBC lightweight title, as opposed to the WBA, which was the one next to that fight. I don't have too much to write home about this. This was all based on a split decision. The referees had it 113, 115, 115, 113, and 116, 112 to the victor.
What I will say is, what I will say is Sandor Martin is a very slick fighter, Spaniard. He gave my guy Tiafimo some fits in their matchup. So high class boxing here, right? Split decision. So Alberto Puello cutting it close against some high names. So
yeah, and like Alberto Puello got skin in the game, so he's one person I'm looking at like, bro, we need to start talking about him and how long he's been around, man. So what's his record right now so far? If I remember,
we're looking at 20. He's 24-0. So
24-0. Okay, so he's still undefeated. Okay. That would, like you said, that unification bill would be. I'll watch it. About the Puello versus Gary Antoine part 2. Let's do it.
Quick note on Alberto Puello. 3 of his last 4 victories have been by split decision. So close fights. He's finding a way
Getting
to
them
pull
out
out
of the
victories.
mud. Getting them out of the mud.